This review is on the Quicken Loans website, the nation's biggest lender, and we want to help you better understand the experience that a lead would have throughout their website. So more than likely, your clients at some point during the loan process, whether it's very early or during, they're probably interacting with the Quicken Loans brand, whether it's through display ads, whether it's through radio ads, social media. Somehow they are interacting with Quicken Loans, going to their website. So we want to show you 3 or 4 things that Quicken Loans does well on their website so that you can then review your own mortgage website to see where you can have improvements to meet the standard that Quicken Loans is setting for the mortgage industry. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's dive into the Quicken Loans website, probably the biggest name in mortgage lending. They have a strong brand, spend a ton of money on ads, sponsoring golf tournaments, became publicly traded last year. They're also going to be changing their name, it looks like here, to Rocket Mortgage as of July 31st, so that's interesting. They're really pushing into the direct-to-consumer space where they are going to automate the underwriting systems, automate rate quoting, trying to make it as easy as you can to get a home loan. When you are competing against Quicken Loans as a small to mid-sized lender, it's more critical than ever to put rates on your website, to compete where they compete. Most of the time, their interest rates are higher than the interest rates that you might be able to offer. So the value proposition that you bring as a small to mid-sized mortgage lender is, hey, we offer a lot of value here. Come to our website, check out our rate display, check out our educational tools so that you can compete right up there with Quicken Loans. First thing we'll do is when someone Googles Quicken Loans, well, what do they see? So the first thing they see is obviously Quicken's running ads to be in the first position. They are on the ad. You've also got Loan Depot, and then the first organic result is Quicken Loans here. And then you can see here are the top 4 most popular links. And the first one is today's mortgage rates, 30-year fixed mortgage rates. So those 2 things, just by being ranked there at the top, are going to be very relevant in the mortgage space. Jumping back to their website, what we see first is the home purchase, the buy home, refinance buttons. That's what we advocate here at Banking Bridge. Make it very easy to move forward with your brand. The other thing that you notice is the Apply Now button it's not standing out. They realize that do not ask for socials and date of birth too early in the process. Gather the lead data first, maybe give them rates, and then you can jump into the application process. So we're going to jump in here and see, okay, buy a home refinance. What happens here is it takes you to actually Rocket Mortgage. It transfers you there, and then you're going to go through the lead workflow that we see a lot with lenders. Theirs is not very modernly designed. It's probably 15 years old, and you can select and go through your lead workflow here, submitting your information, credit score, and if Quicken Loans is investing in this much money into the lead workflow experience, getting people through the lead workflow, then you know that it's critical for your mortgage company to have the same experience on their website, which is what we offer here at Banking Bridge. So you'll set up a password, you agree, and then you're able to continue to move forward with the lead experience. More than likely, you're probably going to be able to see rates on there. So as we go through back to Quicken Loans website, here again, you've got the home purchase, home refinance, which is what we just went through. Mortgage rates, let's check this out here in the navigation. Mortgage rates today, click on that, and here they are, they're displaying their mortgage rates. They also have some mortgage trends, another great graph to have on your website But the key thing is when you're competing with Quicken Loans, which every mortgage lender in the country is competing with Quicken Loans, where you have the advantage is competing on rate and competing on fees. So if you display your rates on your website, you will win deals when you're competing against Quicken Loans. The other piece that they have are calculators. One thing we offer here at Banking Bridge is modern, mobile, responsive, well-designed mortgage calculators. So if Quicken Loans is offering calculators that are well-designed, then you should offer the same thing on your website. That's what the consumer is looking for, is to have a tool set to come back to and a reason to come back to your website. They've also have some educational pieces here, probably a lot more than we would advocate for. There's a lot of content in this website. You also have your pop-up here to try to capture a lead maybe as they're exiting. If we click on the Apply Now button, this takes you to their application process. So let's see what that looks like. Again, simple page here, home refinance, home purchase. Click on Next, and then they're going to ask a series of questions in a different format here, and try to capture your information before you pull credit. We've got purchase year. You can fill out this information here. Home value. You've got all your selections here. Mortgage balance. Jump in here and do a couple of these. Interest rate. We'll see what we can do. Mortgage. Say Bank of America. Fixed. Yep. Lots of questions here. Click on Next, and then you'll continue to go through these series of questions, and as you go through here, they're going to ask you for your email address. Yes, I've refinanced before. So again, it's another way to have a workflow. We would prefer this to be the click-through versus the drop-downs here, but this is a very good option. And let's see what happens here. Next. Oops. @gmail.com. Again, more questions. Asking for your first name, James, Joyce, 223, and then they're going to hit you with the phone number. And click to see your results. Please enter a valid phone number. They're going to calculate your results here and present you with real-time rates at the end. So what that shows you is if you're going to put in the effort, if you're going to ask the lead to put in the effort to go through all of those steps, you should be displaying rates at the end of the lead workflow. That's the value proposition that Banking Bridge brings to our clients. Is one, we offer the lead workflow, but two is you can actually see rate results with fees, APR, points, all of that through our tools. So if you are looking at Quicken Loans and saying, hey, they do a good job, and you have to respect them on some level, but it's the idea that showing rate, showing payment, showing fees, that will allow you to compete with Quicken Loans. So that's going to be a wrap for the Quicken Loans website review, and we'll be checking out the next website here soon.